Greetings, grasshoppers. Hello. This is your RJ, and today is Friday Wins. Friday Wins is my favorite show of the week because we get to engage on all kinds of levels. I want to know this. I want to know how y'all are doing out there in the entrepreneurship realm. I want to know big wins in your business, small wins in your business, and I want to know all that about personal too. If you've got a win to celebrate, I don't care where it is in your life, I want you to join me today. And I want you to come talk about it so that we can come talk about it in the comments so that we can all celebrate with you. Uh, because it's so important, my friends. It's so important for us to celebrate when we're having awesome stuff going on. Because here's the deal, most of us jump right over all those things. Most of us finish a thing and never look back because we are the forward movers. We are the people that want to, we're the people with out in front with the machete. We just absolutely want clearing the path for everybody else. We want to do so much, but unless we stop and we celebrate and we give this some real love and some time, just a minute, then we get burned out. So do not be shy. I encourage you to not be shy today. Throw your wins in the comments for me so that we can all celebrate what it is you've got going on. What is the coolness that's happening in your life today? How have you added to the world this week? How have you achieved or accomplished something that maybe you've been struggling with for a long time? Want to hear it all because you are very important. You're very important for me, and I want to celebrate you. While I wait, because there's always a little delay when people are typing. While I wait, I will. I'm just gonna. I need to gush about something. I need to gush about two things. So we'll see how fast comments come in. But my team member Tom built me the most awesome website. It's just the most awesome thing. He just showed it to me. We spent the last hour on the phone, and it was absolutely amazing what I was looking at. It was so cool. We found a cool tool to work with. You know me, I'm always out there looking for cool tools. We found something cool to work with, and he did a massively amazing job. I'm gonna let the I'm gonna celebrate in a big way today because wow. Getting a whole new look on the internet is awesome. I love it, and I could not, I just could not love it more. We're making the switch later today. Ash and Row Cooking Show. Hello, welcome to the Bot Signal. What have you done? You can tell me. You can tell me any win you want to in the comments, and I will read it for everybody. You don't have to, obviously, but I would love to hear. Getting a whole facelift on the internet was huge. It was absolutely huge for me. We haven't clicked it over yet, but we will sometime today, and you'll all be able to see the magnificence that one of my team members built for me. It's magnificent, okay? And you will know. You will know the second you see it. You will absolutely know. I'm so proud of it. I know I'm gushing. I'm to the point of gush because he just showed me this thing and I am over the moon. I'm over the moon about it. He has some real natural talent and I need to share that with him later on. Very good. So we're absolutely celebrating that. That is pretty magnificent stuff, and I'm so super proud of it. Uh, Also, as I wait for the comments to come in about what you're celebrating this week, let's celebrate my live event. Yes. Let us celebrate. We had a live event yesterday, and it was immensely successful. Immensely successful. We had such great people on. You know, gosh, let me just celebrate that separately. Having great people on that event makes I mean, when you are doing virtual events, and some of you know this already, when you're doing virtual events, it it absolutely can't be all about you. It absolutely can't be you as a talking head for 3.5 hours. Actually, it ended up to be more like 3. You absolutely can't have that be all about you all the time. You can't just be a talking head for that long. If you do, you lose them. You just lose them. It's easy to lose them when that is happening. So the point I'm getting to is this. It is about that audience, especially when you're doing virtual. It's about that audience. It's getting them to participate, getting them to play with you, getting them to put forth some ideas and do some things that are sometimes kind of fun, kind of quirky. And that's what it was about yesterday. That's what it was about. People were so willing to jump in and participate. People were so willing to, give that event some love and really participate, dig in, and learn a few things about engagement marketing. I'm over the moon about that too. That was a huge win. Every time we have that event, I learn. I learn more about how people are reacting, what people are doing, what people are thinking. I'm always reading. I'm a huge reader, and there's so many sources for me on the internet, right? About engagement marketing and what it's doing, what's happening there. I'm always doing that, and that's a wonderful thing. What I've been learning though is that I also need that influx. I also need that brand new information, but from people who are brand new to engagement marketing, and I need to know where they're at too. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you used to play Crack the Whip, right? Did anybody play this game? I played this game on the playground. Anyway, you are holding the hand of the person to the right of you and the person to the left of you, and you're in a little chain. And that's how I think of it. That's how I'm thinking of it right now, is that the people that attend my event, the people that I talk to on the Zoom every day, those people, sometimes they're that end of the chain that doesn't really know what's going on. And I have to back up from my expertise, which I've got my nose into all the time, and go back and 30,000-foot view everything and talk to people about what they know, about what they want to know, about what they're going to value. It's huge. And I'm here to tell you, it was a fabulous experience yesterday. I had to miss a class that I really, really did not want to miss. But yes, it really affected me emotionally yesterday, the event. It always does. It's why we can only do it every 60 days. So yeah. If you missed this one, you can catch the next one. We will certainly be on, and we will be ready to roll. On May 13th is the next event, and we would love to see everybody there. If you want to go sign up right now, Skyrocket Live is always the link. It's always the link. And we would love for you to go sign up if that is where you want to go. We want to have you. Absolutely. We had better sign up than we ever had. I want to celebrate that as well. Every time we have the event, we get more and more signups. And one of the things that I do is I do cap, the signups so that we can have a really personal experience. I don't want 100 people on that webinar. Well, it's not a webinar. I don't want 100 people in that workshop. Ugh, That would be insane. That's when we start holding it every month, is when we get 100 people, because I want to interact with every person in that room. I do. When I go speak, I prefer small events because then I can run through the crowd and high five people and, do weird stuff with people. It's not as easy when you've got crowds of thousands. So definitely that's my sweet spot, I think. So perfect. That's a couple of the wins that I've had this week, a couple of the major ones. Let's also kind of look at some of the small wins this week, because to me, some of the small stuff is stuff we never talk about. Some of the small stuff is, you know, we just think it's too small to mention. We just think, oh, this doesn't deserve, that kind of accolades. But I'm here to tell you that all of it deserves a good cheer, and I'm here to give it to you. So one of the things that happened this week for me was that when you hire a team of people, and I've got a team of people, I got a team of 3 hardworking, amazingly smart humans, and they take care of my stuff for me. When you start, being able to scale that much, it's scary. It's scary. I absolutely had to have my coach just about stand on top of me and say, "You need this person. Call them now. No, wait, I'll just get them on the Zoom meeting we're having." That's how I hired my first person because I had been burned before. Because I had hired and found them to be wanting in several ways, or I had hired and thought they were amazing, only to find out a month later that apparently something was going on or whatever, right? And so I'd been burned. I'd been burned with clients. I had looked bad. I had an egg on my face in front of clients, because of work not done or work not done right. I didn't want to hire anybody. I just didn't. I just thought I'm just going to handle this. Well, long story short, the hours got to be too much. The stress got to be too much. And I absolutely had to reach out and get a person to help me, and now I've got 3. Well, so what's the win about this week? You may be asking yourself. Let me tell you. This week, I looked at the to-do list. I build a to-do list every day. Every time I promise something, boom, on the to-do list. Boom, on the to-do list, right? And this week, what I realized was that some of those things that I put on my to-do list, unless it's an intro or a thank you or a little video that I need to record and send out there, if it's anything more involved than that, then I need to pass that off. My team is perfectly capable of all of these things. I had things on my list that, oh, Yoda, he showed up, but only for a second. There's a better celebration video. The the thing is that I still sometimes just take on way too much. My days lately are absolutely packed with meetings, and they're meetings with qualified and interested humans. Wow. What I would have I would have paid somebody thousands of dollars to pack my calendar like it's packed right now in the olden days. And in fact, I did. Paid several coaches. And one in particular was really great, but then the rest were really, really bad. And man, I look at my calendar today and I say, this is awesome. But this week, I was continuing to forget that anything that is not a momentary, record this real quick for us, RJ, has to go to the team. It just does. And you know what? They are so incredibly capable. I'm going to celebrate them right now. I'm going to celebrate them being just freaking awesome. Just freaking awesome. There's just nothing like it. There's nothing like knowing that I can step forward in my business. I can make choices, the kind of choices I've never had to make before because honestly, it's been it's been a wild ride and I feel like I'm always right at the edge of my comfort zone, which is I think where my coach likes me. Anyway, I'm making choices I've never had to make and I can have the freedom to do that without worrying if the team can handle it, cuz they can. And I just love them, and so I wanna celebrate them. I wanna celebrate the fact that they're just awesome people and so willing to work with, somebody like me, which is I'm not always on track, people. I'm just not. So those are the wins that I would love to, just celebrate this week. Something I'm working on this week as well. It is, I'm working on a reporting mechanism that will allow me and that will allow my clients to be able to just call up on a phone or on a computer screen where their campaigns are at, how they're doing, what we're working on. I would love to do that. And so I'm investigating, I'm finding software that will allow me to do that because a lot of my people are on way different software. And some of it is works well with other systems and some of it doesn't. So what I'm looking for is to centralize all of that data into one place where people can go, excellent, that campaign is going well. And where my team and I can run down the sheet and go, okay, where can we do better? Because as you know, if you're a service provider, it's not always about the client's requests. It's also about how can we do this? How can we tweak this? How can we make this better for them? So just another way we're looking to elevate our service over here at the Black Belt Bots. Do look out for that awesomeness website. Do look out for that awesomeness because man, that thing is impressive. It ugh, just made I mean, I can make websites. I've been doing this forever, right? I've made websites since before it was cool. When WordPress was new, I was making websites, okay? But this one makes me look outstanding. And I think sometimes, the last one I made 3.5 years ago when I started Black Belt Bots. And it's just been, this one makes me look like a rock star and I'm just so happy and so pleased. So keep an eye out for that, my friends. This week has been awesome, and my audience is absolutely awesome. So thank you for being here. Thanks for contributing to my life by listening, by watching, by being here. Y'all were a little shy in the comments today, but that is okay. I'll see you back here next Monday with another show. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in a bot.